Greetings and welcome. Thank you for joining me here at TikTok Live. Here at Bloom for Within Love. I go by Bloomy. And today is a general collective tarot/oracle reading by popular demand. I do get a chance sometimes to see the comments or the questions and people asking about, so where's my next move? Where am I going to be living? Where am I relocating to? What should I do? Where should I go? Globally, that may be on the mind of many of you because I do see that a lot. I'm getting a lot of requests, one way or the other, where people are asking, okay, so I'm planning to move, or I need to move, or, something to that effect. So this reading is regarding your next place to live, your options, what's going to be in your best interest, what's going to lead you to the path that you desire to be on. So this is a general reading. It's not going to be for everybody, okay? Not everybody is even asking this. So this is for the group of collectives that I'm channeling for and have been requesting this kind of a guidance or insight or reading, okay? So again, please take only what resonates. It is not personal Q&A, but it is a general free tarot collective reading, okay? I appreciate when you guys send me the gifts and diamonds, but it's not something that it's not why I'm here, okay? I just want to say that it is much appreciated, and love and light and peace and blessings, to all of you who do that. But if you guys have followed me long enough, you know that I don't even ask for that here, okay? But it is noted, it is seen, and it is greatly appreciated for those of you who do that when you do it, okay? But it's not required, okay? I love y'all. And what I do on this platform is my contribution to the collective. When you guys do contribute, namaste, grateful for it. But I just wanted to share that, okay? This is heart and soul, all right? And it's as guided. So once again, this is free. This is a general collective reading, totally free, okay? And it's because many of you have been reaching out to me one way or the other about your next move. So obviously this is for some of you who are planning on moving. Somebody said thank you. Okay. Yeah, it's my pleasure, whoever said that. So many of you are planning on moving, or you feel like you gotta move, or you want to move, and you're just trying to get some higher guidance, right? And I do see you guys coming in asking for about different things. It's not Q&A, but or it's not a love reading. Wow, see, this is popular demand too. So depending on how much time I have, you guys, I'll try to come on after this reading just to keep it clean. The focus of this reading is for those who are looking for, somewhere to live. Okay, they're planning to move and they're trying to just choose something that's going to be in their best interest. So if I have time today, I promise you guys, I'll try to come on and do a love reading, a soulmate type of a reading, okay? Because I know that that's on the mind of many. And I have some very interesting, crazy decks that be telling the story in that way. So I certainly will try to do that for y'all, okay? And after all these announcements, I probably won't see the comments as much. If I do have any moderators to come on, you guys know what you can do. So I just want to apologize in advance to my high vibe followers here or viewers here. If you guys see any ignorance and statements, I have a lot of haters, cyber stalkers, bullies, that, it's their paid job to wait until I come on live so that they could come on and say crazy shit, okay? So I just want to for those of you who are here for sincere reasons, just apologize for the ignorance and the foolishness. And I just invite you, just ignore it, okay? If you know that you're here for the right reasons and you're trying to get your insight and guidance, just keep your focus on that. Don't worry about the weird shit, randos come in here and do, okay? Somebody says, sorry, I will chill. Who said that? You don't have to chill. I don't know who that is. When I say ignorance, you guys, I'm not talking about questions. I'm talking about when people, if you follow me enough, I have cyberbullies and harassers. So they come in making crazy to the left comments, trying to throw shade, perpetuating their beliefs and all sorts of stuff, right? So that's what I'm referring to. I'm not referring to you guys as questions. I love that you guys have questions. I love that you, feel comfortable sharing. You know what I'm saying? It's my honor to serve in that way, but with these general readings, I have to focus the energy, so I can't answer all you guys' questions, or I can't get into Q&A in that way for you. Oh, somebody sent a rose. Whoever sent that, thank you, thank you, thank you. May peace, love, and blessings be amplified to you where you need it the most, okay? Whoever that was, just wanted to acknowledge you for the positivity. You guys, I'm trying to start acknowledging and putting my focus on the positivity. And I think that's going to be a message that's going to come out for some of you some kind of way today as we get into this reading. Because that has a lot to do with the law of attraction and creating and manifestation and all of that. So it is collective. It is a collective reading, whoever said that. What we have a tendency to focus on is the things that we tend to continue to create. So she said this rain's going to put me to sleep. Okay. I know, right? I'll turn it down a little bit, right? I know. I said that the other day. When I went back to look at one of my other readings to look at it, I was like, I'm about to go to sleep. I was like, this is good, but I'm about to lay down now. So it's like, so sorry about that. I just, I'm trying to create a cozy, comfortable atmosphere because I could feel, listen, you guys, as a channeler, a reader, a healer, when we get into these modes of readings, we start feeling, depending on the way that person's gifts operate, you start feeling the energy of people, and you can pick up that some people are in anxiety or worry or stress, or you can almost sense it. And so I try to create, when I get into the readings, okay, I know they're here for this, but let's try to get into a calm state, a peaceful state, best we can, so we can hear the guidance, so we can get it, so we can connect to it, right? That's why I do this. But anyway, let me stop chatting and let's get into this. All right. Again, moderators who've been assigned, do your deal. Green light, okay? If you don't see it, don't worry about it. We're all just setting our intentions to focus on the good, the positive, the high vibrational, and blessings and love and light to those who are, may they be well, who are coming for any other reason other than that, right? It's a big one, huh? Mm-hmm. Even though I've already saged all these cards in the space last night, you guys, I'm doing it again just because I just want it to be clear, energies clear, afresh, to get the clearest, crisp reading I can get for y'all. All right, so the leading message of the day, okay, is this. Somebody says this rain is gonna, oh yeah, I saw that already. Happiness blooms from within, okay? So for those of you who are trying to maybe, you're relocating, you wanna move, you have to move, you wanna move, you're planning to move and relocate to a different location, the root of what's being said here is still this, okay? Happiness is still going to bloom from within you, okay? Because it is an inside job. Even though most of us, or many of us, need to move and should move, I believe that Source, Gaia, your higher selves or light teams are saying, listen, you can create your happiness from within yourself no matter where you live. And we're going to assist you and guide you with choosing what's going to be best for you in terms of where you're relocating. But understand at your core that you're not running away. This move is not about running. It's not about escapism. You're going to integrate and heal everything you need to, whatever lessons to be learned from within yourself, and get that happiness, take that wisdom with you, and move wherever it is you feel guided. And you will still be able to create happiness from within, okay? Even in situations and circumstances in which you feel like, if we're just keeping it real and raw, we don't always, sometimes our circumstances don't permit us to, live on Fort Knox. Sometimes our circumstances don't permit for us to even live alone. Some of you may be being asked to roommate, or, you know what I'm saying? But your higher self, or whatever your belief system is wanting you to know. Your guidance team is like, sweetheart, you can still tap into that happiness. It blooms from within you, beautiful souls, okay? That's the leading message, okay? And that every day is a fresh start. You can begin again. You can start again, okay? You can build again. For those of you who are feeling maybe a little bit hopeless, right? The message is every day is a fresh start. Every day you can shift your energy. Every day you can shift your thoughts. Every day you can shift your focus. Every day, every day, every day, okay? Ooh, this is my favorite. Always believe that something wonderful is about to happen, okay? Adjust this focus. You may have gone through a series of unfortunate events like that show, or a series of bad luck, at least so you think. But there was probably lessons in all of it that's going to strengthen you and empower you. But your guidance team is asking for you to hope again, okay? Adjust your lens here. Adjust your view. Always believe that something wonderful, even if you're relocating and you're wondering, where am I going? Is it going to get better? When am I going to get away from these crazy MFOs? When, whatever it is you're saying inside of yourself, right? Always believe that something wonderful is about to happen. And I'm glad I said this, because I know many of you are feeling like you've made a hot mess of your life, or you have been subject to the mistakes and the hot mess of others that have affected your life. But mistakes are proof that you're trying, okay? Don't stop trying, okay? At least you got guts, shit. You know what I'm saying? At least you're not a coward. Dare to try. Moving may be something big and scary. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you moved somewhere before and you're like, I loathe the day that I decided to do that shit, right? And maybe there's a trauma there, okay? But your guidance team is saying it's all right. It was for your evolution. It was for your healing. It was for your growth. It was to resolve any lessons and any karma. But don't stop trying. Dare to still explore. Okay, it ain't gonna repeat. It's not gonna always repeat the same. If you've gotten the lesson, you can create something anew. Okay, with all of the mess. All right, now let's get into the actual read. Hope those are inspiring for some of you who feel like you need it. Oh man, got my smoothie here, my coffee. I was just trying to look at something here. All right. Woo. So let's just get cozy. I've already premeditated you all off camera. For those of you who wonder, I prepare before I'm even on camera. Okay. Somebody said thank you. Oh, and then somebody just sent a rose or something. Oh, you guys are sweet. Somebody says thank you for those. Oh, somebody sent a present. Ooh. See, y'all distracting me. I'm trying to get into the reading. You guys are very sweet energy. Thank you so much, okay? But I'm gonna now try to now focus on your guys' reading, okay? All right. Whew. Oh, thank you, Light Team. As I was saying, you guys, I do prepare before I'm on camera. So I do meditate, I do set the intention, I do call in backup support, my energetic team, even before I'm on camera. Sometimes I'm guided to do it on camera as well, but I just want you guys to know that. Usually I'm being sent messages, and that's what leads me to do it. So I'll get up and I'll be going about my own thing in my routine, and I'll start getting downloads, and then I'll meditate, and then I'll go, okay. And then I come on camera. All right. We're going to start with the oracles. Looks like it may be 3-card spread. I'm trying to get the guidance here, you guys. All right, Light Team, you've already prepared for this. The collective who I'm channeling for, that is preparing for relocation. They are about to move. They're wanting to move. They're planning to move. Some of their cases, they need to move. And it is on their mind and heart, and they're trying to make the best decision for themselves. They're trying to not repeat past mistakes. They're trying to not do something rashly, aimlessly. Yet they're trying, they're wanting, look, strategy. They're wanting to follow their intuition. They're wanting to trust it. They just want to make sure they're not being foolish. At least for the collective that I'm channeling for here. Because they want happy family, a happy home life, right? Who doesn't? Who doesn't? So this group, the thinking man, okay, so you're thinking about your action. The masculine energy is the action-orientated energy. So whether you are a man or a woman, you may be thinking about your next plans of action because you're trying to choose your happy with the sun. You want to make sure that you're choosing, even if it's not everything that you want it to be, but that in essence that you will be happy with your choice. And I don't blame you one bit, okay? When you start learning lessons, for some of y'all, when y'all move, whatever this move is, it's going to also lead to the door to romance. That's for somebody. Like, that's just going to open up a whole nother. See, look at healing is here. The healing of the ages. Healing energy. So regarding whatever it's been going on with you, about where you've been living, your environment, you know what I'm saying? All of that is being healed. Okay? Get a good shuffle, team. Ooh, patience, huh? Many of you have been very patient, very, very patient with dealing with a lot of environments that have been toxic for you, or, you know, you've been searching for this balance. Angel of Balance is here. Living situations that has just been out of the pocket, right? But, you know, you're trying to find balance, right? But you've lived in the land of indecision for a long time. And see what happens with that land of indecision, or someone close to you, it just depends. That land of indecision creates a stagnant energy. It creates this feeling of stuckness when we stay too long. Okay. When we stay there way too long, okay, yeah, due to a weak third chakra, which is the place of empowerment, the solar plex, okay, that's the will center. That's where you find the strength to make a decision, okay. People would think it's just the crown, but no, the crown is just where we get the downloads. But the force, the energy to make it happen in the 3D, it comes out of the will center, which is that the gut, the solar plex, okay, to make the decision. But what happens is either due to trauma, past mistakes, past failures, past letdowns, you know, that we perceive in this way, that was maybe traumatic for you. Sometimes that will center get hit pretty hard. If you've suffered a lot of abuse from people in your life, the will center gets hit pretty hard. So I highly recommend working on that solar plex in some way during the process of you trying to meditate and make your decision and where you're going to move, so that whatever direction you feel like you're guided, that you have the willpower, that strength. Because the thing about getting the guidance, all of your answers are not going to be given to you straight away. And I think that's what's most frustrating to many of us, is that we get it in bits and pieces, because it's a call to develop the intuition and the trust muscle, you know, of the higher self, to be guided. Everybody wants all the answers straight away. Who doesn't? Especially if you have a lot of air in your chart. Air elements, air signs typically are fixed, and they typically like, you know, we need all of the shit, right? So, and it don't have to be air signs, but air signs are more prominent to feel like they need to have all of the details at one time. But when we are evolving and awakening and trying to learn how to trust in our higher power, our higher source, whatever you believe, and developing that guidance system and that intuition, it's about one moment at a time sometimes. And then checking in with your senses, following the gauges that you've been given, okay? That trail that Abraham Hicks talks about, those feel-good emotions, and not the fickleness, but the soul resonance, where the soul is at ease with your choice, if that makes sense, okay? The soul, the higher soul. Hope that makes sense. Try not to go too esoteric on y'all. But maybe I'm channeling for a group of people who understands exactly what I'm saying. So I'll just go with the flow. Okay. Yeah, that keeps, no matter how much I shuffle, Angel of Strength. See, that's more solar energy. I keep getting it. No matter how much I shuffle and cut. That's telling me something. Okay. Aw, man holding coin. Some of you are wondering, am I going to have the dollar bills to do this shit? I need the dollar bills, isn't it? Can I walk away from the norm? Can I walk away from my comfort zone of where I'm used to living and who I'm used to living with and how, you know, I'm used to going about these things? You're being called to walk away from anything that's just no longer happy for you. Anything that's just not bringing you bliss or joy or peace within yourself. Any kind of choices, decisions that's just not, it's outdated, expired, whatever you want to call it, okay? If it ain't fitting right for you, that's at the bottom line here. So, you know, because it's always free will. And that's something that we all got to get. Like, it's all free will. You can have a support team, you can pray, you can do all these things, but at the end of the day, the action, your call to action is on your side. Somebody said, girl, who did? They said, girl, I wish I can see, you're hitting me to a point. Right? Whoever sent that present, again, thank you. I don't know if I already said thank you, but thank you. I just glanced at the screen. I can relate, you know. We all go through it, you know, and I think that's why I was called to do this, community. Ooh, see, some of y'all, okay. For some of you I'm channeling for, you're all tied up in a community, okay? Or you know someone who is, you know, so take it as it resonates. And the messages about this is that sometimes what's been hindering you, all tied up with the community. The community can be a group of people. It can be friends, it can be family, it can be lovers, it can be whatever, schoolmates, associates, and you're all tied up. And that just means there's a hindrance, there's a restriction, there's a limitation. And in order for you to move on, since this is a reading about those of you who are saying, so where is my next place to live? And you know, what I'm gonna do, where I'm gonna go, what I'm gonna do, yada yada. The guidance is, well, you will have to walk away from what you're all tied up in. You will have to be willing to let go of maybe the mindset that got you in what you all tied up in. Maybe it's the belief system. Maybe it's a codependent attachment, you know, kind of energy. Exactly how I feel. Wow. Okay, so this is probably for whoever said that. And it's you know, to be fair, you guys, that's the challenging thing. Especially when you are used to trying to make everyone happy, trying to people please, when you're used to, even if you're miserable, ooh, I just heard that. Dang. That hit hard. Some of you are used to being miserable. Oh shit. You've gotten used to it. It's happened for so long. You've been in that state, in that condition for so long, or the land of indecision, or allowing yourself to be tied up into these types of dynamics for so long. You have gotten used to it. Not that you meant to. It ain't saying you meant to, but it's just saying that's what happened. It's a byproduct. And because of that, there's almost like the Stockholm syndrome kind of an energy. And I don't know if you guys know what the Stockholm energy is all about. So I'll just say that it is when the victim or the captee gets attached and codependent and addicted to their captor. No matter how abusive or toxic it may be. You know what I'm saying? And so in their mind, it's like a psychological conditioning. In their mind, it's like, even though this person is like toxic as hell to you, you feel attached. And you love them, or you want to stay there and held together. You know what I'm saying? Kind of an energy, right? Somebody said, just move, let my fiance who was toxic, left. Okay, the trauma, okay, develop a trauma bond. It is real. See, whoever that said that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. And this can be friendships. It can be any kind of a toxic dynamic. And that message that just came through, many of you are so used to that. That's what have kept you stuck from moving on, is what I want to say. Or making choices to be independent. Some people are afraid of that independence. What's going to happen? What if I can't this? What if I can't that? And those are legitimate feelings and emotions. But when you're starting to grow and elevate, and you're doing the best you can and that you know how, okay, your guidance system may kick in and say, okay, trust the guidance you're getting. Trust that you'll be supported as you do the right thing for yourself. As you free yourself from anything that is toxic, but you're staying in because you're trauma bonded to it. You're staying in it because you're codependent on it. You're staying in it because you are fearful and you're relying on them for your livelihood, okay? And your team may be saying, we could support you, but be willing to go the path, okay? And I'm all over the place here. Now we got woman holding coin. So you're going in meditation and plan mode with the feminine energy to strategize. Okay, so some of you, it may be related to a breakup, like the young lady I think just said, like walking away from these dynamics, right? So let's just get the messages here, because I'm getting so many downloads at once. Okay, light team. Oh, why did envy fly out? What the fuck? Oh, shiznit. I wasn't expecting that. I'm thrown off, y'all. What the hell? Oh, the shiznit. Y'all, don't mind me. I start getting kind of humorous when the reading get going. Oh, hell. I'm like, what the? This is not what I was expecting. Okay. What kind of shiznit? Ooh, okay. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Oh, to the shit. Here we go. Envy is in the house. Envy is the leading card. What the hell? What the damn? Okay? I'm upset at this time. Like, team, I don't like what I see. But help me for the collective I'm channeling for, because why is this here? This is a reading for the beautiful collective that is trying to move on. They're relocating or planning to move, and they're just trying to do what's best for themselves. Why is envy here? I want to know. Okay, I already know what it is. Okay, at the bottom here that came out, we have the seventh chakra. So see, ooh, help me, like, team. Okay, so many of you are getting clear guidance. Your crown chakra is, for some of you that I'm channeling for, you are supremely connected to the divine. Access is clear. You get a lot of downloads and wisdom and information and knowledge is coming to you, okay, regarding your life, regarding your next plans and moves and things like that. You are getting it. Some of you is in the form of dreams. Some of you, you're getting it in all these different ways, okay, in terms of, okay, I learned these lessons. All right, I'm growing. Okay, so now I want to relocate. And so you're getting it. Now, here's the issue. This is what's been happening. Because you are getting these guidances, you're growing, you're on this journey, you're planning and strategizing over here. Ooh, what to say? Oh, yeah, your strategy. Okay. So you have people that are either spying on you or around you in some kind of way that are envious of your growth. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't even want, I wanted this to be the most positive, high vibe reading possible. When I was off camera, I was talking to my team, I was meditating, and I was like, you know, we're not going to give power to all of these other energies, because at the end of the day, it just is what it is. And at the end of the day, they can't stop shit. Okay, kapow. Like, I was like, so let's keep this on a 100 positive for the collectives that I'm picking up. You know what I'm saying? But I think the reason why it's coming out as the lead card, which is usually the prominent energy, is to confirm to some of you what you sensed all along. And that you thought you were crazy, or you thought maybe you were being too sensitive or paranoid, and you felt like things were coming against you. You felt like people were coming against you, or trying to wish for your demise or your downfall, or you felt like people were trying to strategize to keep you stuck and limited. And here's confirmation: they were. Even if it was in a passive aggressive way, even if it was subconscious, ooh, that's deep. Even if they were not even fully aware of their own envy. But some of them, okay, some of them are aware. Some of them straight just don't like you, okay? And they don't know why they don't like you. They just don't. And because of that, they were trying to strategize to hinder your journey. Okay, they were sending you all this negative energy. You know, some of them were probably practicing, and I hate to bring this up, black magic, dark magic, spell work, you know what I'm saying, to keep you stuck and stagnated and stuck where you are. They didn't want you to be able to move on. They didn't want you to, you know what I'm saying, be able to grow. Or like, let's say you just wanted to move out of state. Let's say you wanted to move on from them as a group of people or whatever. And you started healing and growing. And so they started strategizing to, you know, hopefully keep you stuck. And they tried to fuck with your crown chakra to get you in a state of confusion, to get you in a state of illusion, to, you know, or to keep you in those states of not being able to trust your own guidance system, or questioning your own truth and intuition, right? To keep you stuck and stagnated, or codependent, or attached to them in some way. And again, some of them aren't aware Okay, there are people who operate this way and are not consciously aware of that that's what they're doing, or that that is why they're doing what they're doing. Okay, others, they know. And oh, the karma whooping ass, I'll tell y'all that right now. That's what you need to know. Karma is whooping asses. I laugh to make this to lighten like the reading, you guys. It's not a lack of sensitivity. I laugh because it's like, you know, for those of you I'm channeling for, y'all probably don't mean now nobody no harm. You're minding your business, okay? You take a licking and you keep on, you know, whatever. You're minding your business, right? And you're just doing your thing. You know what you've gone through. You know how people have treated you. Some of y'all can sense it and see it. Some of y'all straight know that the MF is, you know what I'm saying? You know, and they're looking at you, smiling in your face like Judas. You know. You know. But, you know, because you're just like, okay, it is what it is, whatever. You just try to stay in your zone. And then when people treated you a certain way or shit happened or whatever, you know, for many of you I'm channeling for, you just decided like it is what it is. What am I supposed to do? I'm not finna sit here and try to convince people nothing anymore. You know, it is what it is. I'm moving on with my life. I want to be happy. I want to be healthy. I want to be free. I want to live positive. I don't have time, you know, for drama prone people. You know what I'm saying? Or people who want to stay there. And they knew that. And what's ironic for some of you, it's almost like some of these people dismissed you, but then was mad that you went on about your business. Some of these people straight dismissed you, didn't really want to be bothered. But when they saw and sensed that you healed, evolved, grown, move on, now they got a problem. It's like, what kind of twisted insanity is that? I don't get it. I can't wrap my head around that. It's like, well, you didn't want them out. You didn't want the folkses. Okay? Y'all wanted my collective gone. Now they gone. What's the problem now? So the problem now is that many of them are getting a front row seat of seeing you elevate. They're getting a front row seat of seeing you heal and evolve and find your happiness, even though they were hell bent on keeping you stuck and limited. And that's why envy is there. Okay? Good God. Light team, let's help our lives. Healing is here because I see patience and healing next to each other. Ooh, and victory. That's what, yeah. I'm going to show y'all this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Boom. Yeah. Okay, so you've been patient through this process and dealing with people that try to keep you stuck and hinder your process and growth. The healer of the ages, which this actually represents Yeshua. Take a close look. Greatest ascended master of all time in my esteem, you know, but that's just my opinion. The healer of ages has been with you through this whole time, okay? Because victory is absolute. Can't nobody do nothing about it. It's absolute, baby. Because you are heart activated. Your heart chakra is awakened. Your heart chakra is healed and balanced. Your heart chakra is aligned to your divinity, and you're being guided by it. This is why you got this backup. Okay? And for many of you with the heart energy showing up, you're a loving person. And it wasn't your fault. So many of you need to hear it's not your fault. Okay? It's not. You didn't do anything. It's not your fault that people are envious. It's not your fault that people don't like you. It's not your fault that people are jealous. It's not your fault that people are being triggered by you. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's an inside job, what's going on within them. Your heart energy was meant to be a guiding light for them. Okay? Was meant to be a support. But instead of them doing their path and journeys and their own inner work, it turned into something dark with that envy card. And I say that, and it's probably from the masculine because Right under that, we have deceit. People's hearts are deceived. People are deceiving themselves regarding you, whatever kind of energy they try to put towards you. They try to deceive you, and they're in deceit, okay, which is provoking this envy, okay? And I'm going to move from this because it's already showing here that y'all got the victory, so I'm glad to see that. Because I'm like team, we ain't finna emphasize this dark shit. That's how we give it power. We're not gonna do that. We're done with that. But it's to bring you guys, awareness, like, you're not crazy, beautiful souls. What you felt, it was real, it's true, okay? And now you're being set free. Now you're being given guidance and a strategy, tapping into the guidance given to you to journey on, okay? But you still have a free will and have to be willing. And that's a prominent message. You still have to make the choice, because guess what? When we choose to stay attached to energies that are driven by envy and deceit, when we choose out of our free will to stay in, and hear me out, because I want to add some disclaimers. But when you have been given, put it this way, if you have been given intuitive guidance, strategies, and so forth through your higher power, source, God, to get yourself out of situations that maybe you felt stuck in, right? Due to finances, due to limited, whatever the situation was, right? It happens. But your intuitive guidance starts to, as you're healing and evolving, starts to help you and strategize. It's like, okay, look, this is how you're going to move out of this. But are you willing to? Or are you going to stay in Stockholm Syndrome? Are you willing to, or are you going to stay in codependency? Are you willing to go your own fool's journey, starting at 0 point in tarot, right? And when we've been given that, yet we choose to stay. That's why I wanted to add the disclaimer, because things do happen where we're just in situations, right? But once we have been given some assistance and backing and guidance as to how, the step, right? And we choose this, all of the grief and sorrow that comes along with it, you reap. Because you've been given a strategy. It's not to punish you. It's just because by your free will as a divine being, you're choosing to stay in situations that you are aware that are toxic and that you have been given guidance to get out of. Some of you, it's about understanding that everything is a process. So being willing to, maybe you have to lower your standard, and not in the negative sense, but okay, by staying with group so-and-so and person so-and-so, I get to live lavish. But it comes with a major price. If I leave group so-and-so and person so-and-so, I may have to reduce my living quarters in a certain way for a time, as I strengthen and grow and develop and become more self-reliant and more independent, or increase my funds, or whatever the case. But it is worth it, because peace and healthiness is priceless. That leading card that said happiness can bloom from within, you can bloom in meager means. You can bloom in a studio apartment. And letting go of image. Letting go of what is it going to look like. Letting go of what are people going to think. That's a low vibrational energy anyway. It's 3D, it's surface, it's superficial. It means nothing. If you are hell miserable, but you living on Fort Knox, what's the point? if you're feeling like you're psychically attacked or always beat up on, or negative energy, or people always coming against you, or people always trying to strategize against you and hating on you and yada yada, then what is that beautiful Fort Knoxy place really worth then? Now, when you're in the phase of you don't have a choice, which you always do, but when you're in the in-between phase of getting your strategy, then it's about boundary. It's about putting drawing some healthy lines. It's about staying in your energy. It's about not feeding into these lower energies, if that is your current situation, with the intention of getting the guidance to get the hell out. Right? Not to get comfortable, not to stay attached, not that wishful thinking that maybe they won't be envious of me one day. Maybe they'll be my friend. Maybe they'll like me. Maybe they'll love me. Maybe they'll see that I don't want to hurt them. Maybe they'll finally understand. Maybe. I've been down this path, you guys. Hear me out. Maybe. It doesn't work. That's an inside job. As long as you are growing and being vibrant and these individuals are choosing to stay in karmic energy or not connecting to their divinity, you're going to continue to be a trigger. And if you're not catering to their whims, if you're not catering to their wants, needs, and desires, which is what's going to happen, you stop doing that when those boundaries come up, that's when it's going to get all cray again. Okay? If you ain't kissing ass and, you know what I'm saying? If you're not kissing ass and giving them what they want and stroking their egos and, you know what I'm saying? Because they're okay as long as you're doing that. That soothes their envy. It soothes their sense of insecurity. It soothes their sense of, because it's a scarcity energy. So this is why people act a certain way with this. It makes them feel like they're equal to you or better than you, or, when they can keep you under their control or subservient or in a needy position or whatever, right? Somebody said, I can't see, it says, thank you so much. You speaking facts. Oh, right? School of Hard Knocks, baby. Wisdom strikes, boy. School of Hard Knocks. And it's not, y'all ready to go your path. All I can say is the message is, that's why the guidance is, are you willing to let go? Are you willing to take the leap? Because if not, then this is what you're gonna, don't make no sense to be crying about it, when you've been given guidance of how to not be in it, if that makes sense. And then just kind of face the reality that maybe you're in your own form of pride, because our own pride and ego, our own form of pride. Well, I don't want to live. If I walk away, then I'm living lower than them, and then they win, and then they're better. Do we hear how that really sounds? Are we 12? And I'm being funny. I'm not trying to be mean, but it's like, who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? This 3D stuff is like, look, I want my peace of mind. To hell with this shit. I can build, shit come and go. If I stay aligned to my higher heart, I can build fucking whatever. But as long as I keep myself tied to toxic energy, that's going to limit and hinder my damn happiness. I don't think so. I ain't trying to reap someone else's karma because other people are toxic because they're running away from their journey and they're perpetuating or projecting their shit. Hell to the no. No. They can stay there. That's their free will. But you don't have to, beautiful souls. You don't have to. All right, light team. Let me start running my mouth. Envy. What is that? Oh, did y'all see that? Oh, hell. Somebody is envious of your success. I told you, didn't I just not say that in my long speech? That somebody was watching you grow. And success, listen, it doesn't have a definitive meaning. Success can be anything. It could be that you have successfully started loving yourself. It could be that you have successfully, you know what I'm saying, found what you wanted to do and you're passionate about it and you're at the beginning stages of it. It could be anything. Success doesn't have to be this big, huge, kapow 3D thing. It can just simply be that somebody is having a front row seat in some fashion of watching you succeed, and that's provoking their freaking envy. Oh my God. Somebody said, oh, I wish I could read. I tried breaking this off with this dude and I was suspicious and something, and he begged me to stay after screaming. Wow. I've gone through stuff like that. I'm 45 years old. I've got some interesting stories. See, now, as you're typing out, whatever beautiful soul said that, you know, think about this now. Like, just practically and logically detached from your heart. Like, who want to live like that? You feel me? What I'm saying? Like, some people, y'all, look. And I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, because I'm an advocate, you know what I'm saying? I've mentioned before, you guys, that I have education in behavioral health. I have work experience in behavioral health. I've worked in these fields. I've studied this stuff. I've raised my adult high function autistic son primarily on my own. So I am by no means insensitive to people who are having some kind of a mental, you know what I'm saying, or emotional issues, right? But the thing about that is, people have to be open and willing to go and get the help and see that they need it. And when that's not the case, all they can do, they're not in a healthy place to have healthy relationships. It's not that they don't deserve it, or you know what I'm saying, but it's like, if you're not well, and you don't want to see that you're not well. And so it's not our job to like point it to them, because people resist that. Nobody want to hear that. Nobody want to be told that. So the only thing that you can do, all you can do for yourself, is simply know when you're experiencing something like that, okay? And then in your own divine birthright power and divinity to make the choice, or stay in hell. That's all you can do. You can't love them out of their illness. I've tried all these strategies, you guys. I've lived a very interesting life. You can't. It does not work. All it does is reinforce and enable them staying in a toxic vibration and staying imbalanced. This is why a lot of people are still that way, because they have too many enablers. Too many other hurting souls that are taken on the form of an enabler, because they need attention, because they're thirsty, because whatever. So they're enabling this person to stay toxic. As long as they don't leave, as long as they, you know, have sex with them, as long as they, you know, they'll let people stay as toxic as fuck. You know, so it's like, it's up to you. But staying in that stuff is like, okay. Just saying. Wow. Journey, light team. Complicated. See? You've had a complicated journey, and you had people that were trying to complicate your journey. Okay, straight up. Through their envy. Complicate your growth, your movement. What strategy? Light. Light. Fragment and the Queen of Fire. Ooh, see, look. That's, ooh, okay. So, all right. Whew, I can feel this. Fragment. Many of you are dealing with fragmented High Priestess of Fire. And this could be a man or a woman, but it's just the queen energy, the feminine. So a fire sign. Many of you are dealing with a fire sign. Doesn't have to be, but since it came out, it's prominent for a lot of you. Okay? A fire sign that is fragment. And what that means is that they are scattered. They're not in alignment. They're not connected to their divinity. They're in illusion and delusion. They're in a lot of their inner child woundings and shadow aspects. This is the individual who is envious. This is the individual who tried to stop your success. This is the individual who tried to complicate your journey. This is the individual possibly who gossiped about you, lied on you, twisted shit. This is the individual who strategized against you. And some of them, you know, where it's not that they're fire signs. For some of you, a large portion of you, it is fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag. They have it somewhere in their chart probably. For others of you, because you became this queen of fire, this queen of passion, this queen of confidence, they try to fragment your own view of you. They try to fragment your own success, your own growth. They tried to cause you to see yourself fragmentedly. And some of them were successful at getting you to question your confidence for a long time. They strategized on that. Some of you are dealing with narcissistic type of energies. Or were. And again, this could have been anybody. They're trying to create to people a fragmented view of you because they're envious. Wow. They're in denial, okay, first of all, about their own state and condition. You were in denial about maybe these people really being envious because maybe it was hurtful to believe, okay? But because you are strongly connected to spirit with the High Priestess of Spirit here, that crown chakra again, your divinity, you're being guided now, okay? Move. This is a reading about your next place to live. You're being guided. Move. Face all of your fears and your subconscious, okay? Let them go. Embrace your individuality. Have confidence in yourself. Because you are a fucking warrior. And very, very beautiful. Very beautiful or handsome. You are now in your Queen of Swords energy. Very clear, can't get nothing past the Queen of Swords. Making decisions, cutting things off that is not serving you. You're summoning and creating and manifesting your world on your terms. They tried to summon shit against you. You transmuted it. They tried to beat you and attack you and mock you and limit you and restrict you. and blackwall you, to try to get you to lose hope, but you still have it. You made an oath, you with you, that you will focus on the goal and end all those bullshit cycles. Boom. Woo! Lordy, that's the story straight up. What happened? What's been complicated, okay? What's been going on in terms of you all's growing and trying to succeed and move on and make these changes, and even, like I said, relocate. This is people try to get you tied and bound to them. They try to get you tied and bound to a location. They try to get you tied and bound to suffering if you didn't obey, if you didn't cater to what they wanted. Somebody said, thank you, I needed to hear that, right? Somebody said amen. But I mean, it's the truth. So a lot of what felt like stagnation, you know, was due to some of your surroundings, the people that you were connecting to, the people that you didn't want to see that they were really working against you. You didn't want to see that they were envious because, like I said, in some of these cases, it probably hurt hard, like real deep, because it was probably people you least expected. Envy and jealousy from strangers and Joe Schmoes don't bother us, do it? Think about that. We don't care. You know what I'm saying? Most of us realize that's just the way it is in the 3D. You don't care about strange motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Strange Joe Schmoes. But it's the people closest to you. It's the people that by blood should have probably loved and honored you. It's the people that, you know what I'm saying, vowed, you know, that you were in intimate relationships and acted like they were so in love. You know what I'm saying? It was those people. That's why you didn't want to see it. Right? But you got that backup now, though. Backup came in. 7th chakra, Archangel, Uriel, light team. Rigid. See, ooh, look it. Y'all, see, they try to make you stuck. They try to fuck with that crown chakra. They try to make things rigid for you, hard for you, restrictive for you, limited for you. They try to restrain your mind. They try to restrain your free will. They try to restrain your thinking. And many of them are, as a result of all that they've been doing, they're rigid. The irony behind all of that stuff is they are living out and experiencing everything that they try to perpetuate to you. It's called cause and effect, and it's called karma. Everything they wished on you, everything they strategized, everything that they perpetuated, everything that they projected. Now they all up in the rigid, all up in the crown and the peripherals and shit. Because they wanted you to be. Many of you are being asked to let go of any rigid thinking of your own now in terms of choices. Because you have many. If you want choices. See, that's a beautiful thing. It's this old saying that says, if you build it, they will come. You know, something like that, right? So if you want it, it will come. If you want free thinking, if you want unlimited access, if you want to have choices, choices will come. Yep. Yeah, baby. All right, light team. Y'all want some tarot on this bad boy? Let's give them some tarot. This was a long one. All these readings be long, though. It's all good. C17, I want to say that's the star. Many of you all are healing. This is the star energy, major arcana. Okay? You're healing from the chains that bound you. You're healing from the limitations that people put on you. You're healing from people in the energy of win or lose, fight at all costs, selfish energy, combative energy. You're being guided to walk away. Look, and as I said that, here is the Chariot. Move. If this don't confirm this reading, I don't know what does. Your next place to live. Move. Fast moving energy. Many of you are quickly healing or have quickly healed from whatever all that was that complicated your journey. Living with the wrong people, moving to wrong locations for people who was being motivated and envy energy. Yeah. Yeah, and here's the Four of Swords, air energy. Okay, just breathe. You guys took a rest. You're putting to end all of that bullshit. You're integrating. Okay. I saw the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So many of you are walking away to calmer waters, literally moving away. Yep, and look, healing with balance. Now we got patience again. Okay, you got a lot of major arcana energy supporting you. And we'll get the guidance too at the end. I'm going to get like some possible locations. I do have a United States deck of possible locations for those of you who are considering like relocating in the US to a different location to see what just comes out. Okay, so we will get that. We'll get some oracle from Moonology. We will have that. Okay, so we'll get there, you guys. Also, at the very end, we'll do the famous rapid fire messages to encourage you further, okay? Yeah, those challenging times, people who wanted to always keep you in conflict with the Five of Wands, fire energy, right? That made you feel like you always had to have your shield up because people were about that bullshit and that envying energy, that jealousy energy, you know what I'm saying? And that's the truth. Ace of Swords, you have clarity now, okay? You know what you know now. All right, light team, let's do this. What is success in Indy? What's that about, light team? Success in... Ooh. Ooh, we got a major arcana energy. We got the High Priestess, Secrets, and the Seven of Wands. Okay, standing ground, choosing your battles. Okay, see, what happened is that you tapped into your intuition and started listening. And then you became defensive. So many of them got upset because you became defensive towards them because through this High Priestess energy, okay, you realized the truth. You realized that people were fighting against you. You realized that there was no love. The Ace of Cups here, that there was no love. Right? And you started loving on the self. This is also about self-love. Okay? You stood your ground and became defensive and started loving on you because you discovered some secrets that people never thought you would. You tapped into some information and knowledge about what was really going on in certain dynamics with people. Okay? You may not even said anything. That's the irony. High Priestess is very quiet. She's the keeper of knowledge, secret mysteries, and often she won't say nothing. She won't. You see him? She won't say nothing, but she knows. Okay? You started listening. And once you started listening, you faced your dark fears with this Nine of Swords, these anxieties. You faced it. You saw what they were doing. And you decided with the Six of Swords, air energy, to walk away. And that's what made some of these individuals mad as well, because you became defensive. You were tapped in. And some of them know you know as well. Okay, that also pissed some of them off, because they realize that they can't trick you anymore. They realize that they can't mind fuck you no more. They realize that game over, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They realized that all of that shit was coming to an end. And that everything that they were trying to do to you and against you was not really working. Everything that they tried to hinder is backfiring now. Okay? You decided to love yourself. And that's why you're being guided to move in a direction. Take the leap. Be willing to start afresh. Be willing to live and meager means, if that's what it means for you for a season of your life. Okay? Complicated journey, light team. Complicated journey. Shit. Oh, and look, and now here it is. The healing card came out. So you're healing from the complications that people tried to put you in. Boom. There's the star, major arcana energy. Possibly an Aquarius has something to do with the bullshit. We got air and fire. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag was the jealous motherfuckers. Or the ones that were trying to complicate your life, complicate your journey, and make it hard for you. Trying to smear your name and give people a certain view and image of you. And they thought that that was gonna ruin you. Huh? Don't think so. Somebody says, she says, woo, all my business. He was an Aquarius, but what does it say? Ooh, y'all, okay. Yeah, some of them was working hard at trying to limit you. They were working hard on trying to keep you restrained, limited, codependent, limited, low, less than. They were working hard. Like I said, many of them were doing spell work. Or prayers. I told y'all this before. Spell work can be prayers that people are hiding under religion. Some of them were literally doing spell work or hiring practitioners to do it. Right? But it backfired. The thing is, you were working hard the whole time, and your dreams, 9 of Cups, baby, wish fulfillment. Your dreams are coming true, and some of them are going to get a nice big old front row seat to it. And it's because it's not for arrogance and ego. It's because, oh, look at balance. Here's the Lovers. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, to the shit. To the shit. It's because these people refuse to align with their divinity and go the inner work and journey, and they kept fucking with you. And many of you have powerful light teams that start whooping ass. Law of the universe started kicking in, cause and effect. They would not stop. They would not stop. And because they failed to stop, 1, 2, karma's coming for you. 3, 4, you can't hide no more. 5, 6, nothing can fix. 7, 8, you'll always be too late. 9, 10, you'll never win again. Strategy, fragment, High Priestess of Fire. The Hierophant. Look at these majors coming out, y'all. The Hierophant, higher learning, commitment. Many of you, we got some side messages here, had people that were coming against some of your connections. Okay, with that strategy and fragment, we're coming against some of your connections, some of your friendships. Yep, there's the Wheel of Fortune, I think. Ooh, yep, I said they were getting karma as I sung the Freddy Krueger song. Wheel of Fortune is right there. Okay, people that were coming against your connections, your relationships, strategizing, practicing black magic, spell work, sex magic, all kinds of stuff, gossip, lies. When it was from a fragmented fire sign, they strategized to bring a demise to a connection, right? For some of you. For others of you, it's the person that you were in a connection with, that you had a serious connection with, okay, that was in that fragmented energy. Okay. Now, see, the Wheel of Fortune is here. This is karma. This is what happened. It taught you a lesson, though. It taught you, okay? Even though all that happened, you rose into higher learning, okay? The Hierophant, right? But, yeah. Wheel of Fortune is here. So they're reaping karma, and you're about to reap good karma. What happened was all of that just caused you to go into hermit. You got your enlightenment. You sought the truth and clarity and guidance in terms of your living space, your living situation, who you're living with, the move you made to live with somebody or live somewhere. You realize that people were trying to tap your sacral energy. The sacral chakra is all about the seat of creativity. Many of you are very creative. You have a lot of gifts. You have a lot of things that you have access to that you've aligned with, and people wanted to exploit that. You discovered this. You found the truth. You decided, the people that thought they moved on from you, you decided to move on. If you haven't, you're about to, or you're being guided to, so you can reap your good karma. That is karma, Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is that you move on. Okay? That they can't stop you from moving on. That they can't stop your success. That they can't stop your happiness. They can't stop your fortune. They can't stop nothing. Okay? They stopped it only for a period of time. And that's why many of them are mad, because you're no longer in the illusion. You're no longer going to be codependent. You're no longer going to pretend. You're no longer going to enable. You're no longer going to none of that. Okay? And you're being guided to trust. I told y'all, here's the Fool, new beginning. It's here. It's here. Leap of faith. Okay? That's going to bring about balance in your life. And you're about to reap well-deserved reward with the Nine of Pentacles, baby, standing on top of that mountain right here. Pre-Empress energy, where love abounds. Okay? Boom. Let me see what I say right there. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to see. Woo, Lordy. Lastly here, rigid in the 7th chakra. Okay, the Magician. Kapow. Ooh. I told y'all they were practicing black magic, spell work against your connections, against your relationships, against your wealth, against your success, against your opportunities. Those fragmented fire energies. Okay, for majority of them, they're fire signs. Okay, or fire in their chart, or air. Okay, those are the predominant energies. And as I'm looking, fire and air is what I'm picking up on. I know this represents water, but I'm sensing air. Like these people try to. That's so sad, because now they reaping it all. If they ain't reaping it all right now, oh, they fenced too. because they tried to fuck with your crown chakra. They tried to manifest. They tried to manifest hardness and rigidity, stuckness in your life. Okay? A twisted, warped energies, fragmented. Yep. And this could be through obsession. See, when I think of the spell work or black magic, it's people that excessively gossip and talk about you to bring that negative energy towards you, that just won't shut up. People who think that they're in alignment with God and they're praying prayers against your own free will. People that just simply don't like you or jealous of you or envious of you and literally try to 1-800 cast a spell. Google cast a spell and shiznit. Right? And they're reaping it, and they're going to reap it hard. They're going to reap it hard. You've manifested yourself right out of all of their illusions, all of the rigidity, all of the chaos and confusion and complications that they tried to create for you. If you decide to align with your higher self, and here you are, you're showing up as the Empress, okay? Taurus, Librian energy, divine feminine in the 3D. Getting out of that stuckness. See here, like I'm telling y'all, this is what they did. They tried to make you stuck. They tried to make you feel helpless and hopeless and unsafe with that base chakra that I'm telling y'all. They tried to fuck with that root. They tried to make you feel unstable, like you didn't have no choices. But now the healing energy is here. Embrace your Empress energy and move on. Relocate, move on your own, or seek other roommates, okay? Wow. This is a powerful reading. Whew. All right, so now let's get straight away to, so I can try to wrap this up quick here. Help me, Tim. Y'all know me. I'm gonna be here all day. I got stuff to do. Oh, I'm not too bad on time though. Okay. Ooh. I'm still good. Yay. Ooh. So sad. May they be well, light team. May they will cut the cords and send healing, love, and light to my high vibe viewers and followers here. That's this reading is for them. Just clear their energy, their auras, their chakras, meridians, their space, and so they can connect to their divinity and their higher heart, and to be able to make this transition and choice that you guys are guiding them to in accordance with their highest good, with ease and grace. Alchemize and disintegrate all of this heavy toxic energy, please. This envy, this confusion, this dark magician energy, work, prayers, practices, gossips, obsessions, codependencies, attachments, cord extract at the core. Upgrade consciousness regarding all of this. Release. Neutralize, disintegrate, elevate frequency, set point, highest capacity, neutrality, forgiveness, grace, mercy, power, love and light, benevolence, liberty, freedom, justice, Let's do it. Any messages here, light team, for the collect? Dang. See? Complexity again. I ain't crazy. Complexity. Irritates, puzzles, mystifies, complicates, contradicts, clashes, misses the mark, requires transition, adjusts, makes curious, educates, transforms. They were trying to complicate your transformation. They were trying to irritate, agitate, antagonize. But you are adjusting, you are transitioning, you are educating yourself and transforming, and they can't stop it. Yep, they're trying to ruin your reputation. 10th house energy. That's coming to an end with this 10 right here. Okay, many of you, see, this is confirmation for me. They try to ruin your reputation with they low level, low frequency envy, jealousy, pretentious pride, spiritual delusionment, whatever you want to call it. Narcissism, competitiveness, fear and ego base. They're trying to attack your career. I had people coming on my channel yesterday. This is another confirmation. They tried to attack your reputation and what you're doing for yourself. Okay? Your responsibilities, like you're not responsible. They're trying to attack your achievements, your competence, trying to act like you're not competent, your fame, your notoriety, your standing, okay, your legacy, your purpose. And it says the patriarchic empire. So it may be out of a lot of masculine energy that are probably women in some cases. Okay? Because they're in that grid, that fear, ego-based control systems, their pretension, their self-righteousness, their belief systems. So they're trying to ruin your reputation. And it's because of this. You decided to follow your destiny, your North Node. So you let go of your past, your karmic issues, which is in that South Node. They're in their South Node. You decided to go with your North Node. Okay? Soul school, baby. Learning curve. You realize that there's a learning curve for your life as you follow the North Node. Fulfillment, purpose, maturing, experiencing, fruition, North Star, process, development, practice, path, beacon, you're blossoming, becoming, integrity and journey, baby. They can't stop it. They can say whatever the hell they want. They can do whatever they think they doing. It ain't happening. Yeah. Somebody said, ooh, honey. I'm just saying, because this should be real. You guys got to brace yourself for that. The very people that you are probably living with, the very people that you were probably in intimate relationships with, the very people that you probably moved to locations for, the very individuals that you least expect. Clarity in their pretension based on their beliefs. Yeah. But see, this is what's happening, honey. A revolution. Breakthroughs, brainstorming, originality, baby, insight, awakening, technology, innovation, humanitarianism at its core, reform, surprise, freedom, experimentation, the unexpected, rupture, edge, diversity, and lightning, baby. Black lightning is in his house. A revolution. Unstoppable. Ascending. Your ascendant sign, wherever that is for you. Mine is in Libra. But worldview, mission statement, expression, effect, role. They tried to influence all of that. Your outer self, your point of view, your body image, your aura, likeness, approach, impact, first impressions. They tried to give a distorted impression of you to people because they couldn't control you no more. Because you wouldn't be narcissistic supply no more. Because you wouldn't cater to their whims anymore. Because you wouldn't tolerate their toxic, abusive ass behavior anymore. Because you wouldn't play the game of pretend anymore. Ah, but you are the Voyager. You may have Sag in your chart. Enthusiastic, philosophical, independent, generous, ethical, seeking, happy-go-lucky, adventurous, and honest, bareback, unbridled, experimental, lucky, boundless, risk-taking, right? They were self-righteous and tactless. But you're happy-go-lucky, honest, ethical, independent, and that provoked their envy too. Oh, bless our lives. Anything else from this deck, or can I go on? Yeah, Pluto, transformation. You guys are going through a transformation, I told you. And they're resisting theirs. These people who tried to hinder your movement. And this move, this place of relocation for you is only going to further perpetuate your transformation. Okay, and they don't want that. That's why they try to get you bound. Renewal, inner resources, basic instinct, okay? Motivation, personal power, evolution, compositing, cycles, death, rebirth, subversion, suspicion, obsession. And this is their end of it. Obsession. Taboos. Many of you are unique. And because of that, you stirred the pot. You're in industries that's taboo to the cultural and social norms. And now you got the healing energy. Okay? Healing powers, growth, amends, and release. You guys are making amends with the reality that that's who these individuals are, and that's nothing you can do about it, but you're healing from within. You're sending healing energies to them. You're releasing them. You're developing yourself personally, dealing with your own issues. You're elevating your own belief systems. You're clearing out generational trauma here, generational shame, sensitivities. You're bringing in forgiveness in yourself. You're activating your superpowers, your divinity, cleansing, softness. Boom. Shit. Keep it going. Kapow. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Biz out. All right. Let's go. All right, team. How y'all want me to wrap this up? Well. Look at this. Self-esteem, personal growth. You guys are growing and elevating. All right, this move is going to be good for you. And then, like I said, I'm going to get the guidance as to the questions you all are asking. Like, okay, what should I do? Where should I go? Yada, yada. We're going to get some of that here with my United States deck, as well as any other guidance that comes here. For those of you who are literally trying to, you're thinking about relocating state, okay? For some of you, it may be within the same state, but maybe you're just wanting to maybe relocate another city, another neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be different. Okay, what's the message? Hold on. Passion, communication. Hone in your negotiation relationship skills, communications. Gemini, a passionate, intense, or mysterious phase. Scorpio. Okay. some people, you know, some of the messages is coming in with this is some people were like just jealous of you or envious because you have strong communication skill and you're very passionate about who you are and what you do. And as silly as that sound, that bothers some people, okay? And they tried to stop you from going in a new direction, okay? But now you're being asked to reevaluate what success is to you, okay? Capricorn in the house, and go ahead and go in the new direction because opportunities are coming here. Wherever that is you want to go, you're going to be given some options here. Readiness for change. They're saying get ready, get ready. Here's card number 11, Aquarius, okay? You need to have some faith in these new beginnings that you're creating, okay? Here's a karma card. You reap what you sow. Endeavor. So you guys have worked hard. You were fair. You were balanced with this number 6 here, earth energy. Okay. You have sown and sown and sown. And now you're about to reap that abundance and that success and that balance back into your life. And those who played a role in trying to make shit hard for you, they're about to reap the opposite. Okay. It says, somebody says their pineal gland is operating right now and throbbing. Yeah, you probably been activated in that third eye. Whoever said that. Somebody said, I'm a Virgo. Yep, then that's probably for you. All right, you're about to go on a new endeavor here. You got to have some faith in these new beginnings. Okay, then let's get to trying to go faster here so I could let y'all go on about your days here. These are very long, but I felt like it was necessary because there's some of you are like about to make this move. You're about to relocate. You're about to, you know, move to another place. Or maybe you already have and you're just wondering if that was the right thing for you. And this is just confirmation that it was, right? Because, you know, readings are timeless. It can be something that has already happened, something that is about to happen, or something that will. Now, so I don't know if somebody said a reading, a personal reading. So this is a free general collective reading. If you want something personal with me individually, if you go to my, profile page, you can text me. I do take text and we can discuss the matter from there. You can discuss who you are. If you're concerned about your identity, I recommend just getting a Google number if you're not comfortable with sharing your number, okay? You can text me or email me, okay? I accept this reading with positivity. Aw. Okay. All right. So look, make a practical plan. So for those of you who are planning the move, you're being supported with creating this practical plan of where you're moving to. Okay. And have faith in your dreams. Okay. What's the message? Luck is on your side. Oh, did you guys see that fly out? Luck is on your side. And it flew right over here on this first here column with envy, success, listening, and choosing your battles. They want you to know that in spite of, okay, the envy of others, okay, stand your ground. In spite of that, okay, luck is on your side. You will find success, okay? In spite of that, you may feel all of that, okay? Listen to your intuition. Success, luck, boom, boom, right there. And look at this, a win-win. You're going to create a living situation. Your guides are going to assist you with whatever this means, with moving and relocating and creating a win-win outcome in the forecast for you. A Libra may be involved. Maybe you'll get a Libra roommate. Maybe you're a Libra, okay? Maybe you'll just be given some kind of creative idea as to where to go. And it's going to be balanced, okay? This is it, y'all. A win-win. Win-win. Wow. These are two of my favorite. Luck is on your side and the win-win came out. What the hell? This is the bomb. All right, but see, look, like I said earlier, it says, what do you need to release? Remember how I talked about free will and many of you being asked to let go of Stockholm Syndrome, or staying connected to toxic dynamics, relationships, friendships, living spaces dynamics that's toxic, whether it is a lover, a homie, a family member, whoever. Okay? Your guidance is like, okay, what do you need to let go of, though, in order to embrace this? You need to be reminded, beautiful souls, you're good enough. 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 These people try to make you feel like you're not. You're good enough. You have a learning curve for your journey. You're not to be compared to someone else's views, points of views, belief systems, the way they feel shit needs to be done. You are good enough. Okay? And you are good enough to move in a direction in which you want to move in, to start anew, to go a new endeavor, good enough to move, relocate, whatever that is. Okay? You're good enough to be able to take care of yourself. You're good enough to be able to stand alone if need be. As you follow that higher soul, you're going to be supported. Okay? And during the process that you are safe, you and your loved ones are safe. It feels scary. It feels uncomfortable. The path of the unknown. Letting go of, Stockholm Syndrome, being addicted to the captors. Right? Codependencies, trauma bonds. Letting that go. You and your loved ones are safe. It's about to go down, okay? The fiery climax is approaching. Woo! Lordy. So let's get what you guys want me to do now. Hold on. Okay, so they want me to do these three and get some tarot and answer some questions here. Hold on. So with the luck on your side, a win-win, and you and your loved ones are safe in terms of, your next move, right? What are some options? Where to go? What to do? Right? Many of you are asking that in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Okay, so now bring that to your heart and mind. And then I'm going to get a different tarot deck here to see what intuitive guidance will come out in terms of what choices. Because some of you may already have. For those of you who haven't already moved, you may have some options in mind that you're thinking about, okay? And you're trying to make a choice. And they want me to base it on luck is on your side, win-win outcome, and you and your loved ones are safe. So let's see what the hell is going to come out here. For those of you who are asking that, light team. Okay. Somebody said thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Somebody says Libra. So we do have a Libra in the house. Right. I'm a Libra rising. My ascendant position is Libra. Okay, let's see. For luck is on your side, light team. For those who have some options in mind that they are contemplating on, what does that look like for them? They'll know what it is. Okay, the star. My God, how many times are we going to see the star come out? Healing. Okay, healing. Something to do with healing. Maybe near water for some of them, where they could grow at their own pace. Okay, so many of you, for luck is on your side, the options that you're weighing, your guidance is going to be Go with the option that feels to you and your soul is going to provide the most balance, the most healing. Okay, for some cases it's maybe near water, okay, but places where you can continue to do your healing, okay, at your own pace with this Knight of Pentacles, where you don't feel pressure. Okay, Knight of Pentacles is slow, but it's solid, so you can continue to grow slow and steady and solid. Okay, luck is on your side, so out of your options, your guidance will be towards the option that will provide that kind of an environment where you feel safe enough to do that, where you have enough breathing room, okay, to do that, slow and steady. Okay, the win-win outcome, that's a major arcana energy. We've seen the star how many times? The Magician. How many times we're seeing the Magician, you guys? What the hell? This is a whole nother deck. This is a whole nother something. So, ooh, y'all. Well, what they want you to know with this one at the middle, with that win-win, shiznit. Some of you are all about to get some communication with the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck and the Page of Wands. Oh, shit. Justice, Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Ooh. Some of you all are either being presented with some offers that are balanced and fair. They want you to know that you are manifesting your win-win. Okay, that no matter what you choose, okay, out of the options that you are contemplating, you're manifesting a balanced situation, a just and fair, passionate endeavor. Wow. So choose what you wish. Ooh. Just choose the one with this Magician energy that you feel like will have the most balanced win-win outcome for everybody involved. Wow. You and your loved ones are safe. Look at these majors, y'all. This is major arcana energy coming out for y'all. King of Cups. Water energy. Okay. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Okay. You will be safe from any further emotional bullying, emotional manipulation, or mind fuckery. Okay. You're safe. Okay. It's safe for you to feel. My God, they want you to choose environments where you feel like, out of the options that you are creating and weighing, choose the situation where you're dealing with people that are emotionally mature. Okay, choose the situations with people who are emotionally evolved. A King of Cups is connected to his emotions, and when he's in his higher vibration, he's very balanced. Okay, very connected, very grounded, very understanding. Okay, they know how to communicate. They don't show a lot of emotion, but they're connected to it. Okay, and when they're in a high vibration, they're healthy. So your guides are going to be telling you, out of the options that you're weighing here, choose situations, whether if you're trying to roommate with somebody, or, you know what I'm saying, if that's your story, or you're just moving to another location on your own, choose a situation where you feel like it's going to bring emotional balance and fulfillment to you. King of Cups in the upright, emotional stability, wellness. And if you're roommating, choosing situations with people that you know intuitively. Okay, because people can be 75 years old and their emotional body and intelligence is 2. Okay. And that means, if that's the case, they can be old as the dirt we walk on, and they can have all the money in the world. But if this is out of whack, they're going to drive you nuts. Or at least try to. So the goal is, the choices, look at this, it's beautiful. You can manifest whatever you want with this Magician here. Choose the one that seems like the best win-win outcome for you. Okay, choose the ones that's going to provide environments where healing can continue. Growth could be slow and steady without bullshit and envy and jealousy and competition and opportunist and all that other bullshit. Okay. Choose situations where, if you have to live with people, that you are safe from any bullying energy, that you are safe from any emotional fuckery or people that's trying to drain your emotions. Okay. And people who are grounded, so they're not going to be coming at you to the left with all kind of bullshit because they're emotionally unsound and fragmented. Okay. Oh, she said, wow, spirit called out water. Trying my best to get to Cali. Okay, all right. So, well, there you go. You got water showing up twice for whoever said that. So that may be a confirmation for you. Okay, but now let's get to, yeah, look, the Three of Pentacles is at the bottom and the Six of Pentacles. Wow, look, y'all. Okay, yeah. So letting go of the past, this is crazy. All right, look at y'all. Letting go of the past with the death and transformation and the Six of Cups, which is a nostalgic energy. Okay. Wow. And creating environments that's going to be, a win-win. Three of Cups next to the, Three of Pentacles next to the Six of Pentacles, Earth energy here. That's all about balance. It's all about equal give and take. It's all about teamwork. Okay. If you have to choose, a situation of roommate, you're being guided to manifest and make the choice that's going to be more in alignment with this. Okay. In a healthier, higher vibrational way. Not people that are working against you. Not people that are jealous of you. Not people that are constantly trying to compete against you and something that you didn't even sign up to compete for. Right? Not people constantly trying to compare and condescend and control and choose situations and environments that are balanced. If you do, have to go a route of choosing to live with somebody versus alone. Okay, so that's the guidance. Now let's get some messages about locations, because somebody saw California with the water. Possibly, that's possibly for some of you. Now let's get the United States. All right. For those that are trying to relocate to another state, and if their same state come out, maybe it's another city, another neighborhood. All right. All right, team. What are these possible options for the collective that you all are helping them to attract or get in alignment with in terms of their next place to live? What we have here. All right, so what are the messages, team? For those who are asking or wondering, from the United States, in the U.S., got a few hoppers, light. North Dakota, Canada, North Carolina. Ooh, okay. Mississippi, Gulf of Mexico, Minnesota, Pennsylvania, Oregon. I remember I wanted to live in Oregon before. Ooh. What else we got? We got New York at the bottom of the deck. What else we got? Light. Light. For those who are asking, light team, possible. Alabama. Ooh, who want to live in Alaska? Ohio, Virginia, Vermont. Maybe this is where some of y'all already live. But hey, it's a collective reading, so some of y'all, hey, it's water in Minnesota. Okay, but I'm drawn to Minnesota and Canada, even though this is not Canada's card here. Canada, somebody wanted Canada somewhere. Okay, North Carolina, North Dakota, Oklahoma, Vermont, Alaska. And then I saw Gulf of Mexico, so maybe somebody, Anything else, light team, or is this it? Oh, that shouldn't have been in here. Hold on. Sorry. It's New York, Colorado, New Jersey. Washington. Colorado is in the house. Again, New York. Somebody really wants, in Canada keeps sticking out. So maybe there's some people that want to go to Canada. Colorado. And here's California. There's your confirmation. All right. So those are some possible relocations for those of you who are trying to move out of state. I see Maryland. And then Arizona, last one. Arizona. Well, those are some possible options, you guys. I don't know who that's going to be for, but as I do know, some people are literally wanting to get out of state. If your same state came up, you know, maybe it's just a different city. So like for an example with Arizona here, we got Flagstaff, Phoenix, Tucson, right? Okay. Salem, Portland, and then I'm drawn to California, Nevada, and Idaho at the bottom here. California, Nevada, and Idaho. Okay. Okay. Well, there you have it with that, you guys. Those are the possible states and locations there. Now let's get your last messages. I call it the rapid fire. Everybody loves these. The rapid fire ones. Just to encourage you on your journey, basically, is what it's for. All right, rapid fire team. We're closing this down now. This is a long one. I will upload this to YouTube, so if you're not already subscribed there, you can go onto the TikTok and click that YouTube icon, subscribe, and select all notifications. And so as soon as it's uploaded over there, you'll be notified if you're interested, if you feel guided to do that, if you haven't already. If you're not already following me here and you feel guided to, and you want to be notified when I go live, you have to click follow and then the notifications for all lives, and you'll get the notification as soon as I go live, okay? Be true to yourself. Raise your vibration. And the message is that you guys have been practicing this, and this is what's been provoking some of the things you've been going through with people, because you're being true to yourself and you're deciding to raise your vibration. Somebody said Iowa. Wow. Okay. So that was for somebody. Maybe. Maybe. Express your joy, okay? Continue to, and I think this is what's irritating maybe to some people. You express your joy, right? Or you're being guided to, if you're not in that energy, okay? Oh, I saw this. Laugh at your demons. So just laugh at your struggles, laugh at the shit people try to throw at you, laugh at their toxic energies and their negativities, and just laugh at it. Elevate your frequency, just laugh at it. And some of you, look, message of the hour, embrace your power. Embrace that, your liberation, your freedom to create and move and live and do as you wish. To free yourself. Rapid fire. Thank you, team. Let's do this. Let's do it. Rapid fire. What's the messages for my beautiful souls? Refine your attention. Yeah. So go into meditation and focus on, that you really want to create in terms of where you want to live, because you are in a manifestation energy. So they're saying refine your attention and forgive and forget. These people that showed up here that worked so hard and diligent to try to make life hard for you, or the people that are in this envious, jealous energy and strategize, gossip, try to slander your name, your reputation, religious, pretentious people, friends, family, exes of exes, lovers of exes, all these people who try to interrupt and interfere in things in your life in a negative way. It's like, just forgive and forget. I know it's cliche, but it's an inside job, and it's not to excuse their behavior. It's just so that you move on and you no longer attach yourself to that energy anymore. Somebody says, I can't see it. Wow. Somebody said, wow, posted a video. Somebody said, come through, spirit. Right? Some that's writing is so tiny. All right, what's the messages, team? Ask with sincerity. And see, some of the issues I'm picking up, trust it. Oh, shit, I knew it. See, look, y'all. Okay, trust in the divine plan. Okay, your process. The problem is some of these people, they just didn't want to humble themselves and act with sincerity or honor your divinity or just honor the beauty of you. Instead, they wanted to do all this fuck shit, right? And they were judgmental. And the guidance to those people was like, that was ill-advised. Make no judgments, okay? Because now you're bringing it in on your head. Boom. Allow yourself to grieve your losses if you're in that energy, okay? Many of you have already passed this energy, okay? In terms of these people, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't connect to them. They're too toxic, okay? Just give yourself some space to grieve that and move on. And the problem with some of these individuals is they failed to grieve their own losses in a healthy way. And they started projecting a lot of shit onto you. Okay? Their struggles, their losses. Okay? Continue to go with the flow. If you're not already, you're being asked to go with the flow. Okay? Because you're building on a solid ground now. As you make the call, the judgment, the decision to manifest and create and move and relocate, right? By the guidance you're given, you're going to build on a solid ground. Okay, it's going to be solid. You need to rejuvenate, okay? Because you have been through a lot. So give yourself permission and space to rejuvenate. Okay, be patient with yourself. And these individuals, most of these people, they didn't want you to rejuvenate. They didn't rejuvenate. They were not patient, and they projected all of that stuff out onto you. You're busting out of the cocoon. All right. Anything else, light team? Rapid fire. Accept disappointments, okay, gracefully. Many of you have. The problem is they didn't. Okay, you've accepted disappointments gracefully. You accepted that shit is what it is. Okay, and they didn't, which provoked this envy energy. Okay, always speak up. Don't silence yourself. Don't let people silence you no more. And that's what these people are being provoked about, because now you have the gumption to actually speak up, and they don't like it. But your guidance is continue to speak up. And for those who are still attached to Stockholm Syndrome, you're being asked to accept what is dying. It's no longer fitting for you. Let it go. Anything else? Let go. Let go. Let go and enjoy. And choose your friends wisely. Take the lessons that you've learned by choosing to live with people, be in relationships with people, or relocate, you know what I'm saying, for people, friends, families, lovers. Now with the wisdom that you have gained and with what you're manifesting and the options that you're being presented, take your wisdom and your intuitive guidance and choose now. Wisely. Choose now. Don't be governed by codependency, fear, ego, addiction, attachment, status quo, image. Look forward. So don't look back no more. Retain your lesson and look forward. Boom. And lastly, with this deck, do what you love. And that's what you've been doing, and that is provoking people's envy and jealousy. All right, last deck. Wow. Somebody said, what is this? I can't see what it says. It's too tiny. Sometime I can see it. The cards, I think, are in the way, probably. All right, 19. Yeah, it's crazy. These people got an owie, okay? They have an owie. They need to do some inner child work, okay? And they created owies in your lives due to that, okay? That's what perpetuated all of that strategy, jealousy, envy, sabotage, manipulation, black magic. They have owies, okay? And they provoked an owie in you, right? But you are healing from it and moving on, okay? You're leaping in love. This is coming out a lot. You're leaping. Whoa. Yeah, solar powered, baby. You're getting empowered with that solar plex. Will force. Yeah. Universe says, I got your back, baby, on this new endeavor as you choose where you want to move to and relocate. The universe is saying, yeah, it may seem scary. You don't have all the answers. You're not sure of everything. It's an unknown, uncharted territory, but I got your back. I got you. I got you. I just told you they got an owie. I told y'all these people got owies. They got owie because you're brand spanking new. And I think your brand spanking newness is giving them owies. Because they don't want to do, look, they can get all of the same stuff as you. They just don't want to do the journey. They don't want to do the inner work. They don't want to do the healing. They don't want to even acknowledge that it's something that's needed. You, on the other hand, are going down a direction where there's sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows everywhere. And you are a hot commodity right now, okay? All right. Okay, you got options. You know what I'm saying? Living options, lovers options. You got options. And these other individuals is being put on timeout. Because it's an inside job. It's not your fault, okay? They have to go the journey. Boom. Over your shoulder. What's that about, team? Maybe you have angels watching you, guarding you. And some of these people made you feel like you always had to look over your shoulder in some of y'all's cases because they was dizzy as fuck. That's coming to an end with this number 10. I know that rhymed. And just say no. Just say the word. The universe is going to support you. Just say what you know. Just speak your truth, okay? Stay in alignment with your truth, okay? And a play on words is just say no, N-O, as well when you need to, okay? Say no to the toxicity. Say no to stuckness and stagnation. The same old, just because it's what it's always been, but it's toxic as fuck. You know what I'm saying? The F word. This is a unique card. So I feel like some of y'all are just saying, fuck that. Okay, this is a grown-up platform right here. Some of y'all is just straight up saying, fuck that shit. Because you're moving on, you're saying, bring it. I am unstoppable. Because I am laser beamed focused, baby. Loud and clear. The universe hears you loud and clear and is supporting you and backing you. Because again, many of you are superheroes. You don't know it yet. And you're bringing a wrecking ball to all the black magic, all of the toxicity, all of the codependency, all of the envy, jealousy, hate, all of the strategies, all of the rigidity, all of the limiting beliefs, you're bringing a wrecking ball to all the bullshit because they tried to bring a wrecking ball to your life. But you see the silver lining in it. You actually became stronger and gained some wisdom. Now, you're following that internal higher guidance system with the GPS. You will be given guidance as you go within which selection to take. For those of you who are entertaining options in terms of where to live, where to go, what to do, what to choose. Internal guidance system. But you have to follow that heartbeat. The higher heart resonance is going to be the key. Because y'all's is fencing to be living large. That keeps coming out. Anything else, light team? Because look, if the universe is saying they're at your service, they got your back, because many of you are sweet folks, loving folks, caring folks, contributing to society in some way, shape, form, or fashion, in sincerity and purity of heart. Okay, and the universe can see this no matter what people are saying and portraying about you. And so because of that, they're at your service to assist you because you are of service. Okay. And they want to remind you that other people got to pick up after themselves the same way you did, metaphorically speaking. It's not your fault that they're jealous and envious. It's not your fault, the karma that they have accumulated for themselves because of their own choices and behaviors. It's not your fault. Okay? That's not to slow you down and stop you from moving on because they got themselves in a nasty knot now. They should have stopped talking about you. They should have stopped running their mouth. They should have stopped trying to make shit hard for you. Now they're in a nasty knot. Because it's time for you to fly. Master number 44. 44 may be significant. Some of you may be 44. Something significant may have happened when you were 44. But time to fly. Time to roll in your mastery and shiznit. Okay? Boom. Kapow, you guys. That is a deep, intense reading. And I'm going to end it there. I appreciate those of you who came in and hung in there in this long reading. Again, I will upload these, okay, to the YouTube platform for those of you who want to be able to go back and look at it. All right? And they're not titled over there. The lives aren't, so they're just by date. Okay? If you're interested. You know, I know me, I like to go back and look at stuff and scan through. Just to get deeper messages and revelation. Yeah, so there you have it, you guys. I appreciate y'all for being here. For those who sent me positive energies and gifts and diamonds, mucho gracias. Okay, I don't ask for it here, but it's certainly appreciated when you guys do it. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. This is from my heart and soul. For those of you who are here for high vibe, pure, benevolent reasons, because I have a mixed bag of people, I am clearly and keenly aware of it. Just because I don't say nothing don't mean that I don't know. Yeah. Okay. But I wish all of you all well, even those that are here for the wrong reasons. May y'all all be well. May you find your truth. May you find your bliss. May you find your healing, your happiness. May you learn your lessons. May you align with the divinity in you. May you surrender. May you, get a clue. you know, to the to the path of whatever that's gonna mean for you. Okay. I'm sorry, give me a second here, you guys. This was a very interesting reading. I didn't expect it to turn out like this, actually. All right, guys. I'm gonna put that out there for y'all. Hold on. Wrapping her up. I know I'm silent. Y'all like she ain't saying nothing. Relax, relax. Nothing wrong with stillness. Relax. Just take it all in. We said a lot in this reading, y'all, so just breathe and just take it all in. All right. Woo, y'all. Okay, so as we're wrapping this up, I'm trying to get better at something here, y'all. All right. Everything is energy. Balance is key. Right? Y'all know that's what I always say, right? Yeah. You guys are beautiful. Even if you're a man, you're beautiful, you're blissful, you're bountiful, you're blooming. Okay? You are. Okay?
You create your reality. Feed fear a suck it sandwich. You are a badass. You can do it! Do what you love.
Certainly. So I wanted you guys to see this as I'm shutting it down here, just to get this as a last little image, okay, for y'all to look at here. Universe got you in this transition, in this move that you're making, okay? A win-win outcome. Luck is on your side. You and your loved ones are safe. Empowered, baby. Tap in. It's time for you to fly. Leaping forward in love, okay? In your life. You can do this, all right? Live for yourself. Be good to yourself. Be true to yourself and honor yourself, because at the end, y'all, at the end, you are with yourself. Love and light. Namaste.